Hi, everybody. It is Kathy, and I love to be selling. I am back to talk about the eBay fall seller update. Had a lot of tech issues, so I'm back so we can get everything done so that you can hear everything from beginning to end and absolutely get everything accurate news. So come on in, and we're going to talk the eBay fall seller update 2020. What I'm going to be talking about is we're going to go over the changes to Seller Hub, specifically the item specifics, a lot of great information for sellers. We're also going to be talking about, hi Sharon, we're going to be talking about the changes to promoted listings. What's being suggested for rates and the logic behind it is changing, and the credit we got before is changing. So your money is changing. Promoted listings, which is eBay's paid advertising, is changing. We're also going to look at a new feature that is replacing eBay's vacation setting called time away. I want to give a call out to that so that you're aware of it, and some big changes with returns and managed payments that you need to be aware of. So what I'm going to call your attention to is the eBay seller update fall 2020. And what I want you to do is to look at the update, and I'm going to pull it up. We're going to look at it, and what we're going to start with is Seller Hub, which is great news. I want to start with the good news, and then we're going to work our way up to the stuff that's not so great. But let me just show you that. So this is the eBay fall seller update, and what you're going to want to do is just Google it, and you will land on this page. All the information that you need is here. And obviously some of it is going to apply more to you than others. Okay, so I'm going to hit the ones that I think are the main points, but I do encourage you to read the entire update. So come in. The first thing I want you to look at on this is you're going to be taking a look at listing and promoting. There is an enormous amount of information in here, and it is all worth listening to and looking at. Category changes. This is very typical of eBay, just to let you know. So this is not anything to be concerned about, but eBay does always make tweaks to categories. The big thing is the item specific updates and requirements. The other thing is Seller Hub Performance tab update, which is fantastic news and in response to sellers, and the Terapeak Research that's in Seller Hub, and also information about offers to buyers and promoted listings. There's a lot in here, so we're going to head on over and we're going to take a look at the listing and promoting, because there's the most information in here. So category changes, nothing new. Okay. New item-specific tools and requirements. There's a lot of information in this section. I encourage you to read it and look at all of it. Now, a couple of things. Required soon feature. You've seen this roll out already, where you're getting an update, you're getting warnings from eBay that certain item specifics are going to be required. Realize it's only certain categories, certain items. So be alert to that. Are you selling in a category that is going to have an item specific change? And eBay's giving you advance warning. So as you're listing new items, you can do it immediately. This is good. It makes it a lot less work later on. Okay. The other thing is now in Seller Hub, you've got a lot of abilities as far as being able to add item specifics in bulk. You do have the ability to upload and download files, but now there are some terrific tabs, and I was actually playing with them. Okay, so it's right here in item specifics in bulk. You can select the listings. This is from active listings in Seller Hub. Select the listings you want to edit by using checkboxes in the left-hand column. You can then select Sell It Faster, which is the button above the table. If you play around with this, you'll find it was really easy. And then you can add item specifics. It loads the selected listings into a pop-up window, and then you can just very quickly cycle through. This is fantastic because a lot of sellers will come to me, and they come to me when they're in the situation. Their sales have slowed down a little bit. This function is fantastic for that. So go into your Seller Hub, pull up your older listings, put them into the edit function, cycle through, and I'll bet my bottom dollar that there's a bunch of item specifics that you can add to your listings. And when you do that, your items are then re-indexed. The eBay search re-indexes your items because now it has new information and it can help your items to rank in search, because also now eBay has more information about your item. So take a look at that. This is a terrific tool. Thank you, Seller Hub team. And it can really, really, really help your listing. So you're going to take a look at that. Quick filter for acquired item specifics. You're going to see that. And you've got an OptiSeller aspect finder that's free. Okay. Now, item specific requirements. So starting September 9th today, there are new item specific requirements for business and industrial, electronics, home and garden, sporting goods, watches. Okay. There's new item specifics coming in October 2020. Now, this is important. So in addition to business and industrial and electronics and home and garden that have ones now, starting October 20th, there's going to be new ones for clothing, shoes, and accessories, which is a huge category for a lot of sellers. Also music instruments and sporting goods. So my clothing, shoes, and accessories seller, keep an eye out because new item specifics are coming for October. Again, eBay's going to be sending you warnings. You're going to have these filters that you can go through and edit very quickly, but keep an eye out. Item specifics are your friend. They help your item to get found by eBay search. It's like yummy search food for eBay. So get those in as soon as they're available for you to use. Okay. Hi, Andrew. How are you? Thanks for coming in. So Seller Hub, lots of cool information. You'll know if item specifics are needed. You'll know if they're coming. You can go in. You've got filters. You can use them. Okay. Yay, yay, yay. Seller Hub performance tabs. New Terapeak Research feature in Seller Hub. Now, you probably have seen this. I know I have when I'm listing on eBay, that while you're listing, you'll start to see these suggestions for prices. You'll also see suggested for free shipping. You'll also see suggestion for keywords. This is a function of Terapeak. eBay is giving you this information. Sharon, this is to help you price your item. Andrew, here are some keywords. Kathy, maybe you should think about free shipping. Take a look at this. This is great information. But realize it is guidance. So use this in addition to any other research you are doing. It is to give you an overall picture. You want to look at it, but realize, you want to make sure that you're not underpricing your item or overpricing your item. So you're still going to want to do your research. But what's great about this is it's a quick snapshot. So again, when you're going through and doing the listing, like let's say I was thinking of a price, because this is showing me a price of $26.99. And the average sale price is $17.93. So what it's showing me is I'm $8 or $9 higher. Okay. So immediately I could go, wow, let me just go double check and make sure my research was accurate. Perhaps the reason my price is a little higher is I'm adding a little, I'm adding something extra with it. So it's the item here. I've got my water bottle. I'm listing the eBay water bottle, but I'm also including a hat, which is why my price is higher. So look at the guidance, but do your own homework. I don't want you to underprice and lose money. I also don't want you to overprice and lose the sale. Hi, Shami. How are you? You're going to see the suggestion, Sharon, when you're listing. So when you're listing, I list on a computer. So when I'm listing on my computer, right when I go to fill in the price, I'll see the suggestion. Excellent question. Thank you for asking that. Okay. So back to the eBay update. The next thing I'm going to want to look at is promoted listing ad rate. And this has really changed. They're changing the terminology with promoted listing. And if you're not familiar with promoted listings is eBay paid search. It is a function of eBay advertising. You are paying eBay to promote your item. Okay. So just to be very clear on that. And they're changing it. And let me just show you about what the changes are. Okay. And Let me sure it's showing. No, Terapeak showing. See if I do that. Oh, no, that's coming out. So hang on, let me get promoted listings up. This should be it. Okay. Yeah, promoted listings. Let me just read this to you. Sometimes when eBay says something, I'm like, what are you saying, eBay? Okay, so what they're saying is, let me just show you this. Okay, promoted listings. Let me make sure this is showing. Okay, promoted listings. So before eBay had what was called trending rate. And trending rate was, this is typically what the rate is across the platform. Let's say for women's dresses or women's tops. So before they had a trending rate. And now what they're doing is they're saying we're now providing you with a suggested ad rate when you create a promoted listings campaign. The suggested ad rate replaces the trending rate. And it is a personalized recommendation based on historical, that means how sales were in the past, and predictive data, sales in the future, while the trending rate was designed to give you a sense of how other sellers were setting their ad rate for similar items. So trending rate was about basically the category overall. And what they're saying now with the suggested ad rates is they are more personal. This is one where I'm going to be dialoguing with the team. I'm really not sure what they're talking about. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like, so are they looking at my sell-through rate, like the way I am in this category? So if my sales of women's dresses, typically this is what they sell for, and my campaigns, this is typically the results that I've been getting. I have a feeling that's the direction they're going in, but I'm competing against other sellers. I mean, for instance, women's clothing. My dresses are competing. I'm going to use Sharon because she's watching with Sharon's dresses. So am I being shown a different rate than Sharon? I'm going to ask a lot of questions. My suspicion is they're looking at the overall category. So this is my guessing what eBay's up to. They're looking at the overall category, like women's dresses. They're looking at Sharon's sell-through rate. Sell-through rate is that you're listing it, how fast it sells, what it sells for, and how quickly it sells. So they're looking at, so when I'm doing my promoted listing rate, they're looking at the overall category, women's dresses, and then they're also factoring in my sell-through rate, which is good. So then what I'm going to be asking them is, so for the same item, would a different rate be suggested for two different sellers? My suggestion is yes, because they're looking at what rate's been working for me versus what rate's been working for Sharon. Anyway, what they're saying is that this new suggested rate is more personalized. So we'll see if this gets us better results. I get good results with promoted listings. I like it. I tweak it. So they're letting you know about this. Okay. They are going to be restricting people below standard, because what they don't want is that the people below standard, that they come in and create a promoted listing rate and basically really inflate the rate by putting, by going very, very high. So they'd be coming in on dresses, they're doing a promoted listing rate and they just make it very, very high. So that's what they're looking at on that. Okay. So they're giving us the suggested ad rate. Blah, blah, blah. Oops, hang on a second. Back to promoted listing ad rates. They're gonna, sorry about that, you guys. This thing is just bouncing around. Here we are. Sorry about that. So promoted listing campaigns. So that I like. I mean, I think like with any of this, anytime where they can personalize it more and more and more and make it more what I need, this is a good thing. Now, what they are going to be doing, and that's what I'm looking for, new promoted listings. While I'm looking for that, let me just show you this. They are going to be, hang on a second. Right here. And this is one thing too I went looking for and it wasn't there. So send offer to buyer is an extremely popular and successful, in case you don't know this, it's extremely successful. All sellers can do this. You don't need to have a store. You can send offers to buyers, okay? It's right there in Seller Hub. we've had this capability for quite some time, and eBay keeps adding tweaks to it, which is great because it's very successful. What eBay is promising us, and we have asked for this. This is something where we have asked and eBay is responding. We have asked for the ability to automate this. You know, if you only have 50, 100 listings, a couple hundred listings, to send offers out is not, you know, too time consuming. But for people with thousands of listings or even hundreds of listings, this can be a lot of work. And you know, we have many things in our day. We're doing our listings, we're doing our social media. So what eBay's doing is they are going to enable us to set up rules and automatically send out offers. And what they're saying in this, because I was reading through this, it says later this month, we'll be able to send more offers to buyers who have shown interest in our items and close more sales with our new offer to buyer automation feature. Okay. The new feature will also help us save time and steps by enabling you to continuously send offers to new and existing buyers. You'll be able to set this option in the send offer flow with a simple toggle. And if you want to stop sending offers to buyers, you'll be able to do that. This is huge. And I did toggle through, so the ability isn't there yet. That's what I was looking for. I'm like, oh, what does this look like? This sounds fantastic. It will be there. So keep an eye out right here on my business page. Certainly keep an eye out on, Seller Hub. I'm sure they'll announce it to us, but this is coming. This is huge. This is fantastic news for sellers, that the send offers to buyers, that we'll be able to set up rules, parameters, and eBay will automate this. So that's like yay, yay, yay on all of that. So the promoted listings, they're saying it's going to be more personalized depending on what works for us. That's going to be part of what they consider for the ad rate. And for the seller initiated offer, that we are going to be able to automate it. Seller Hub, the item specifics, they're giving us advanced warnings, and we have a lot of ability now within Seller Hub to add item specifics in bulk and just quickly go through a lot of listings, which is fantastic. And then eBay has added a great new feature, and this is true for all sellers, which is great, called Time Away. And I want to show this to you. If you don't know, previously in eBay, what we had was vacation settings. And you had vacation settings on just for eBay stores. That was the only place that it was available. So what happened was with vacation settings was if you went on a vacation, you wanted to bulk edit your handling time. Because what happens with a vacation setting is when you would go on a vacation with an eBay store is that people could come in and land on your item to buy it. And even though you had your vacation setting for 5 days, 7 days, they would come in and buy it. And you had a 1-day handling time and you were facing a potential ding as far as your seller reputation for top rated seller. So sellers have been asking eBay for years because what happens is if you do use vacation settings as an eBay store, you're going to set your vacation settings and then you have to go into your eBay and you have to bulk edit all your items and change the handling time to avoid getting dinged for fulfillment. That the handling time and the vacation settings weren't syncing. It was two separate parts of eBay. So sellers have been going, eBay, please, please, they hurt us. So what's great is they have added this feature called Time Away. And Time Away is good for, and I keep trying to get it for some reason, eBay is not letting me. So let me just show you. Let me just see if I can get it this way. There we go. Okay, hang on. So let me come in. Sometimes things just get glitchy. There's this new feature, and I want to show you this because it's on the update, and this is fantastic. So on the eBay update, you go to running your business, and it is the Time Away tool. So now no more vacation setting, and we're going to have to get used to not saying that. There is now the Time Away setting. And what's great news for the non-store owners, it is available to all sellers, which is a great gift from eBay. And when you set up the time away, eBay will automatically change the handling time on your items. This is huge. This is a huge time saver for sellers. So thank you, eBay. And again, this is eBay listening to us and responding to us. So that's a huge win. Now, what I want to show you is a huge change in returns, particularly for sellers that are in managed payments. And it's a little buried, so it's one of those things where you might not notice it. So let me just get over to it, and then I'm going to open up. So again, we are in the eBay seller update. And when you're on the eBay seller update, the tab you're going to want to click is fees and financials. Okay. And once you're in fees and financials, let me just show you this. Here we go. Okay, so you're in fees and financials. So first, if you're in PayPal, this has nothing to do with you. So just know about it for when you do come into managed payments, because everybody will be in managed payments eventually. Okay. Now, many of us, I use it. eBay has an automatic return process. You can set it up where eBay automates your returns. I want to say this. The automated return process is set up according to your returns, your return policies, because I know some people are going to jump on this and make something out of it, okay? eBay is automating your return policy, okay? So you can automate that whether you're in managed payments or not. What they are doing is everybody who is in managed payments, your return process is going to be, I'm scrolling down, final value fees. Okay, we're in watches. That's not where I want to be. Here we are, auto accept and auto refund. See what I mean about it's buried? It's like, where is it? Let me see if they have a date on this. September 14th. Okay, so if you're in managed payments, as of September 14th, your returns are automated. eBay, I'm going to say this very clearly. I had a lot of conversations with eBay about this. eBay is not overriding your return policy. They are not making you do anything. So if you have 30-day buyer pays returns, it is still 30-day buyer pays returns. If you have 30-day free returns, it is still 30-day free returns. This is what has changed. It's automated. So I've got Sharon, my friend Sharon. So I buy a shirt from Sharon. I get it. It doesn't fit. I need to return it. Click, return. Click, doesn't fit. Buyer pays return. It's automated. Boom, there's my label. I can print it. I send it back. Item goes back to Sharon. Once Sharon gets it, she has 2 business days. Business days. I'm saying that particularly for my newer sellers. Saturday and Sunday are not business days to eBay. Sharon will have 2 business days to look at it. Does it look the same? Everything hunky-dory. Sharon can do the refund or it's done automatically. And if it's done automatically, there's no ding to the seller, okay? But Sharon gets it. There's buttons missing. There's a rip. There's a tear. You have 2 business days to contact eBay and go, there's a problem. There's significant wear to the item. They sent me an empty box, whatever it is. 2 business days. It is now completely automated. If you do not want to have the return done automatically, you need to step in and you've got 2 business days. And I want to say it again. eBay is automating your return policy. They're not overriding. Now, obviously, I mean, I know that people, when you say no returns, people will say, item not as described and force a return that way. I'm aware of that. But the return process is automating what your return is. The big thing you need to be aware of as a seller, because again, a lot of us are solopreneurs and it is just us, is that you only have 2 business days to contest it. So when you get that item, even if you're busy doing other things, and I get it, you're busy listing, you're busy shipping, you're busy doing social media, take the time to go and to open the package and look at it and inspect it, because you're only going to have the 2 days to contest it and go, oh, this isn't right. Otherwise, it is automatic. And again, to say it is not, they're not overriding anything. So you got 2 days to contest it, 2 business days. So Seller Hub, I've got to tell you, I mean, I was playing around with it. There's so much good stuff in Seller Hub. The Seller Hub team is continually updating us and giving us more information. And please, for my newer sellers or my part-time sellers, is not to be overwhelmed. And what I do is when eBay rolls out these new aspects is, you read through the update, maybe pick one thing and look at it. And then next week, one more thing and look at it. Particularly with the tools in Seller Hub, there's a lot of fun stuff in there. So enjoy taking a look at that. The promoted listings. Take a look at, if you've got a very successful campaign, take a look at, see if there's anything new they're suggesting. See if you see something new, a slight difference in what they've been offering you before as far as rates. See what the changes. See if there's anything new in there that can help you. Time away. Oh, thank you, eBay. I do not have to bulk edit my handling time anymore. It's like, oh, this is fantastic. Manage payments. Really watch the clock. And you, in the return thing, you do see when it's arrived because you get a notification. But really keep an eye on that, because it's going to be very, very hard to contest something if it's come back in any kind of shape or it's not the same condition. So you really want to keep an eye on that. And again, it's 2 business days. Okay. Hooray for time away, eBay. Kara, I am with you. I was like, yay. So tremendous good news in this update. My one word of caution really is the managed payments, and not that it's bad. I just don't want somebody getting caught off guard, because I do know, and I've had this happen to me as I just get busy, is when you have that package come in, just whatever else is going on in your life, just put it aside for a minute and just open it and inspect it. Are all the buttons there? If it's a toy, are all the parts there? If it's a game, is everything there? And then, check the condition and everything and make sure everything's fine. So if there is an issue, can immediately get a hold of eBay and say, help. I don't want to do a full refund on this, or they sent me an empty box. I don't want to give them anything. So be sure to get right to eBay when you see anything like that. But eBay Fall Seller Update is just loaded with good news. I do want to invite you to take a look at it. So go on the site, take a look, and again, work through it a chunk at a time, because there's so much great information there. Now, if you don't know, I am offering a free boot camp right now, the eBay Holiday Sales Success Boot Camp. And I want you to invite you to come and join me. We had session 1 yesterday, went really well. I've had so many sellers just win and succeed with everything going on. And I want to have you come join me for the eBay Holiday Sales Success Bootcamp. So what you're going to do is hop over to my website, ilovetobeselling.com, and the opt-in is right there. The first bootcamp session yesterday was recorded. So you've got access to the recording, all about how to get yourself set up for success for 2020. Today, I'm going to do a live Q&A session, so you'll be able to join me for that. There's worksheets. This is going to go on for 6 days. It is completely free. The sessions are recorded because I have sellers not only from around the United States, but all around the world. So come and opt in. Go to ilovetobeselling.com. You'll see the pop-up for eBay Holiday Sales Success Bootcamp, and come join us. It is such fun. It's in a private Facebook pop-up group. We've got over 300 sellers from around the world participating in this. Gina's in it, Sharon's in it. So come. It is so much fun. I love to welcome you all. And I'm Kathy, and I love to be selling. Bye-bye, everybody.